It was a night that shimmered with pure Hollywood electricity, a night where legends gathered under one roof to celebrate a legacy that continues to shape the very soul of cinema. When Tom Cruise walked into the Academy Governor's Awards to receive his honorary Oscar, few could have predicted just how unforgettable the evening would become. The energy inside the room didn't just rise, it erupted. Everyone who witnessed it agreed, it was a rocking night, we rocked the house. And for a man as famously intense and laser-focused as Tom Cruise, seeing him loosen up and fully embrace the moment felt like a rare, golden glimpse behind the curtain. Those who were there said he was authentic, present, and genuinely happy, almost glowing from the inside out. The celebration actually started the night before at a lively pre-award party hosted by the Debbie Allen Dance Academy in Los Angeles, where Debbie Allen herself set the tone for a weekend of joy, gratitude, and nostalgia. But no one expected to look over at the dance floor and see Tom Cruise, the action hero known for dangling off planes and sprinting across rooftops, doing the sprinkler, arms up, spinning, and fully committing to some surprisingly smooth moves. Witnesses said he was getting sexy on the dance floor, which, let's be honest, was not on anyone's 2025 bingo card. Yet there he was, free, playful, and absolutely owning the night. The next evening at the ceremony, Debbie Allen couldn't resist teasing him from the stage. Her voice rang out with her signature spark as she shouted, "Honey, we loved it when you slid out there in those tidy whites." We said yes. The audience erupted in laughter and applause. "He's one of us," she added, and in that moment, it felt true. For a man so often placed on a pedestal, Tom Cruise suddenly felt human, one of the family embraced by his peers. As the evening progressed, the crowd rose to their feet in a nearly 2-minute standing ovation for the man who has spent more than 4 decades redefining the blockbuster. And when Tom Cruise finally stepped up to speak, his voice carried the weight of someone who has lived and breathed cinema his entire life. "Making films is not what I do," he said. "It is who I am." The room fell silent. For many, this was the most emotional moment of the night, an intimate revelation from a superstar who rarely lets the world see behind his armor of professionalism. He wasn't alone in receiving honors. Fellow recipients shared the stage with pride, and each spoke about the meaning of this recognition. One said simply, "To receive this, I mean, that's a blessing of a lifetime." The night was about legends, but it was also about gratitude, unity, and artistry. Among the honorees celebrated in spirit was Dolly Parton, who received the Jean Hersholt Humanitarian Award. Though she couldn't attend due to ongoing health concerns from a kidney stone infection, her presence was felt deeply throughout the ceremony. Andrade took to the stage to pay tribute to the country icon, sharing how intimidated but honored she felt. "It was a great moment to say thank you for all the honorees tonight," she said, her words echoing through a room full of love and admiration. Later backstage, Andrade got the chance to meet Tom Cruise, a moment she described as both surreal and exhilarating. She wasn't the only star eager to greet him. Sydney Sweeney also found herself chatting with the newly crowned honorary Oscar recipient, creating a buzz that only added to the glamour of the evening. And speaking of glamour, this red carpet was practically its own show. Some of Hollywood's most stunning women arrived solo and shining brighter than ever. Jennifer Lopez turned heads in a black velvet and champagne illusion gown that seemed to float like smoke. Jennifer Lawrence, draped in Dior, looked timeless as always. Gwyneth Paltrow surprised everyone by showing up in an elegant look, complete with pockets. Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo embraced their inner wicked in pink and green, striking poses that instantly went viral. Kate Hudson was spotted sharing laughs with Hugh Jackman, while Emily Blunt linked arms with her Red One co-star Dwayne Johnson. It was a constellation of talent, each one shimmering under the bright lights of the Governor's Awards. And the star sightings didn't stop there. Fans and reporters alike buzzed around Austin Butler and Michael B. Jordan, who appeared side by side amid growing rumors that they were being eyed for the roles of Crockett and Tubbs in a brand new Miami Vice film reboot. When asked about the casting rumors, the creative team kept things diplomatic but intriguing. "I would be thrilled to have either of those in the movie," one insider said. "There is some truth to that, but it's probably a little too early to make it official. But I'm very excited about the possibility." It was the kind of carefully delivered answer that sets Hollywood speculation on fire. Meanwhile, fans of classic TV got a jolt of excitement when news broke about the long-awaited A Different World reboot. According to Debbie Allen, the original stars, Kadeem Hardison, Jasmine Guy, Cree Summer, Daryl Bell, Jada Pinkett Smith, Dawn Lewis, and Charnel Brown are all part of the plan. "We're going to welcome back our OGs," she said, "and we're trying to get this one," she added with a wink, hinting that additional beloved cast members might be approached soon. While fans absorb the news of that iconic return, another revival is stirring excitement across the entertainment landscape. The Devil Wears Prada 2. Lucy Liu, one of the stars involved, shared her thoughts about the sequel. "It's about those ladies, and we know how much people love the movie," she said. "It's kinda great that they're doing it 20 years from when it came out. I mean, time has really flown by." Seeing her excitement reminded everyone just how deeply the original movie has stayed in the cultural bloodstream. Sequel fever didn't stop there. More updates surfaced throughout the night, including confirmation that Girls Trip 2 is officially moving forward. "It looks like it will happen next year," a cast member revealed. "We've all been on the phone together. We all love each other. We're all waiting to do it." For fans of the original, this was the kind of update that fuels months of anticipation. But the real surprise came when talk turned to Mamma Mia 3. While not officially greenlit, one of the film's stars offered a hopeful hint. "It's not a hard no," she teased. "Let me put it that way." When asked how she'd like the story to continue, she painted a vivid picture. "I would love to see Sophie with her kids, and maybe she has a cousin she hasn't seen in a while. That could be Sabrina Carpenter. And then a Sydney Sweeney could show up. There's a bunch of girls who really want to be part of it, and I am all for it." It was a dream casting moment that instantly set social media ablaze with fan edits and fantasy ideas. Through all these announcements, reunions, and star-studded surprises, the heart of the night remained the same, honoring the extraordinary achievements of artists who have shaped our culture. From Debbie Allen, whose decades of creative brilliance have defined dance, film, and television, to Wynn Thomas, whose visionary production design has brought some of the most influential films of our time to life. And of course, Tom Cruise, whose relentless dedication to filmmaking has inspired generations of dreamers, creators, and thrill-seekers. The Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences made one thing clear during this year's Governor's Awards. This wasn't just a ceremony. It was a celebration of legacy, resilience, reinvention, and the enduring magic of storytelling. It was a night where icons were honored, new possibilities were teased, and Hollywood's beating heart was on full display. And through it all, Tom Cruise stood at the center, not just as a superstar, but as an artist who has dedicated his life to pushing boundaries and making audiences believe in the impossible. His honorary Oscar didn't just honor his past, it celebrated his future. Because for Tom Cruise, filmmaking isn't a job, it's who he is.